Hey guys, good morning. If you have the questions related to the course, I think it's better I take now them and then start lecturing. I plan to go through the course policy once again, quickly, maybe just in 5-10 minutes, and then start discussing the fundamentals, start discussing the history of additive manufacturing. Let me quickly go through the questions in the chat area. Yes, next week is ATRA periods. Okay. So we will go through actually the new applications. There are several new applications, maybe tomorrow or next week. So you can, if your grades are above 202 and 303, grades are above CC, then you can add this course in the ATRA week next week. We will go through all the applications. I received some emails, but I didn't have time to reply to them. Probably in the afternoon, I will reply to all of you. And if you satisfy the conditions, satisfy the requirements, then you can take this course. But as you know, if your average grade of 202 and 303 is less than CC, you need to do a homework. About 10 students have already done, and the deadline is, as you know, Saturday midnight. Make sure that you prepare it in LaTeX platform, LaTeX environments, and you just send me the PDF file. And then I will try to go through your homeworks on Sunday and let you know whether you can take this course or not. Any other questions, guys? We don't have any minimum and maximum page for the homework. You should have enough number of, let's say, explanations. You should discuss the main advantages of multi-axis FDM systems with respect to the conventional ones, conventional 3D printers. You should be comparing multi-axis with CNC machining or injection molding. You should only be comparing with respect to the conventional desktop 3D printers, okay? And I don't have page limit or page minimum. It's up to you. But the quality is more important. That I want to see you have spent some time and you prepared a good report, actually. And you can do it on Overleaf, as I shown you on Tuesday. It's a nice platform, cloud platform. You don't need to download any LaTeX library into your computer. You can use it. You can start doing the homework in maybe report format, project report format, or homework format. It doesn't matter, but it should be in a nice format. I think I mentioned, I answered all questions. The last one. Yes, you can actually download this textbook. The link is available on the syllabus. I think I sent you the syllabus to all the students who registered for this course, actually who filled this application form, not registration. But you can contact with our TA, teaching assistant, and who will give you the link once again. Another important issue about the PDF file is that the PDF file of the textbook, you should connect to ODTÜ network and then download it. You cannot easily download. It's not possible. It should not be possible to download it using your home network. Okay. Yes, you can reach, as I said, without registering the course, download the textbook. You can take this course even though you didn't attend the first lecture, but we will handle them probably next week, not this week. We don't have time. Actually, we want to actually receive all the applications till next week, and we will send you an email and say you that you can now register for the course. Okay. I think it's all for the questions. Yes. Let's go through the course policy quickly. We have teaching assistant, Uğur Mecitegoğlu is our assistant, and his email, phone number, but it's better you contact with him through email. And for the newcomers, this is our application form. If you haven't done so, please just go to this website, bit.ly/ME495. I don't need to send you the link. You can easily write it into your browsers and fill in the simple form. And for the new ones, we will check your grades, check your information, and then let you know that we can add this course or not. This was the criteria. The deadline is here. And I talk about it, so I don't want to go through it once again. So another important issue about the lectures is that next week, starting from next week, I will switch to Zoom. It's a much better platform. Since our university has just signed an agreement with Zoom, I plan to use it in the rest of the semester. I think on Zoom we may have some type of quizzes. I have some plans for that. So make sure that you install the little software of Zoom to your computer, to your application, to your phone or tablet, so that you can follow the lectures. And I will post the links of Zoom on ODTÜ class, or I may send you an email on Monday, since some of you haven't registered yet. So it's better, I think, I send you the new links on Monday. And another important issue, since we're gonna have pop-up quizzes in this course, you shouldn't be taking if you have time conflicts with your courses or with your personal schedule, since I think some of you are working at different industries. So if your company isn't letting you take this course, then you should simply drop this one. Otherwise, you'll get less grades, since about 50% of your overall grade will be from your performances in the quizzes. And I started recording of this lecture, and I will post it maybe tomorrow or at the weekend. So on Wednesdays, we have coffee hours, we have discussions on different topics, on quizzes, on, let's say, projects. We can discuss anything. You're always welcome to the coffee hour at 11:40 on Wednesdays. We have two course websites, as you know, all the things, all course-related material we posted on ODTÜ class. The grades, everything will be here. The links to the videos will also be there. And for the questions, we have a platform, a kind of a forum, discussion forum on Piazza. And once you register for this course, I will send you invitation links next week. You don't need to register it now, but I prefer to answer questions on Piazza. If you have highly specific issues, you can send emails, but if it's related to the course content, you should always use Piazza so that everyone can see the answer of me or answer of your friends. It's a nice platform. We have gone through the schedule, so I'm not going it once again, but here you'll see that we will have homeworks. You will have some selection form, project selection forms on the third week, and then we will start meeting with the groups. These are the formal meetings, but we can always have informal meetings at different times, maybe sometimes at weekend, it doesn't matter, but if it's critical for you, we can always set a time and meet with the group members. These were actually some illustrations of the additive manufacturing methods we are going to cover: material extrusion methods, wet polymerization, powder bed fusion. These will be the ones we're going to cover in the semester. The direct energy deposition processes, which are using most lasers, sheet lamination, much simpler, and some jetting processes, which are very similar to the 2D or conventional printers, paper printers. They are jetting some material on the, not on the paper obviously, but on the bad. By doing that, they can obtain complicated pieces. So this is a hard prerequisites for this course, 202 and 203. If you didn't pass these, then you cannot take this course technically. It's not possible. So let me do an example here for the textbook. Since you have some questions about it, I'm just clicking on this one. Let me also share the web browser. Share web browser. Yes. Here we go. This is the web page, and as I showed you on Tuesday, you can download specific chapters or download the whole textbook. And there's also an e-publication version. It's much better for tablet use or for mobile phone use, since there are cross references between the chapters, between the figures, tables. It's much better. I'm now switching to the presentation. Yes, let me open the chats and participants. Now we are using the second edition. I think it should be, I'm not sure, this might be 15, but link is correct. So if you download it by using this link, there shouldn't be any problem. There are more reference books online, different sources. So if you are want to learn the details of a specific point, specific topic, then you can always search for them and come up with nice actually resources. So I think you already know about these, but as you see, this 50% is an important number here. Quizzes are important. You'll have homeworks, you'll have projects. I will announce project topics probably next week. Some hardware related, software related, and some maybe literature related projects. You see, you need to submit some mid reports, final reports, and do a presentation at the end of the semester. And for the final exam, we will have an oral one, about 10 or 15 minutes. So I will ask you specific questions from our course at the end of the semester. These are late project policy, and late quiz policy or missed quiz policy is highly important. I added a new statement here. So if you are taking this course, that means you agree all the things on the course policy and syllabus, okay? Or if you miss a quiz without any reason, then you cannot take it once again. But if you have valid excuses like medical problems, then you should send me your reports via email, and then I will exempt you from that if the number of exempted quizzes is not more than 3. Here, you can only miss 3 quizzes due to your different reasons. You will not going to take a makeup examination, just simply be exempted. And the issue is that for the ones actually who don't miss any quizzes, I will drop their lowest 2 grades, of the quizzes. But if you miss, let's say, due to miss 1 or 2 due to your medical problems or different technical problems, then you can still be exempted, but I'm not going to drop the lowest 2. I may only drop lowest 1, or I'm not going to drop anything from your quiz grades. Any questions, guys, about these statements? These are important, since probably we will have many discussions about these 2 statements throughout the semester, but I'm highly strict on these issues. You should actually inform me as soon as you miss the quiz. If you always have serious medical problems, you will not be able to, but if you have some technical problems, or as I said, some soft medical problems, it's better you inform me before the quiz or just after the quiz. But I prefer to be informed before the quizzes. So you will have, there's a question about project groups, and you will do it in pairs. So just if with a friend of you, you can form a group, you form a pair and do the project, not 3 students, okay? But the graduate students should do their projects on their own. They're not allowed to do it in pairs. I think there are maybe up to 3 or 5 graduate students. This is an announcement for you. In the quiz, I can ask, there's a question about the types of questions in the quizzes. There might be multiple choice, explanations, matching, everything. You may sometimes write on a paper and then take the picture and send it to me, or write it just into ODTÜ class, or So Creative, or I may have quizzes on Zoom platform. So we will be using different tools. Sometimes I may just take the attendance and it might be your quiz. So, or I may just ask questions and give full credits who are online right at that point. And but obviously, I think it's better I see your faces in such cases. Otherwise, it will be quite problematic. These are the things we discussed. That's